Hey, my beautiful peeps. I had to refilm this introduction to what is going to be a nail supply declutter video. The first one did not come out very well, and so here I am. So um, I just moved into my place not too long ago, got all my belongings finally out of storage, and my nail situation has gotten out of control. I don't think I realized just how much nail stuff that I had until I had to unpack it all. And so this video is going to be about the first round of decluttering, which is basically chromes, a little bit of rhinestones, and some glitter acrylic powder. There will definitely be a round two. I think I'm going to go through my acrylic powders again. I will probably go through my chromes again because I still have around 40, which seems like that it is ridiculous. It's a ridiculous amount. I'm also going to go through my charms and rhinestones again because I still have a ton and it just feels excessive and I don't like it. So just wanted to film this intro again. I am going to very briefly show you my nail setup, go around the room so you can kind of see all the stuff that I have and how disorganized it is. And then eventually, I want to be able to show you the final reveal when I get everything set up and organized and I'm in a better spot mentally, and feeling better about having a hobby that is not so out of control. So let me show you what I got and then we will move on to the actual declutter. So this is extra stuff that I have, some practice hands, some storage, nail lamps, nail files. This is all nail polish that I'm going to have to try and sort through and figure out what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. These are all acrylics. I still probably have close to or over 100, but I was able to clear out all of those. So that makes me feel a little bit better. This is my section where I have all my basic supplies, my nail tips, that I'm not getting rid of any of those. My basic acrylic supplies, my basic gel supplies over here, rhinestones and gems. You can't really see what I have, but trust me, it's a lot. Rhinestones, rhinestones. Let me zoom out. This is all chrome. This is all chrome in there. On this section, we have foils and foil polish, stamping stuff, my stamping book right here. All these ridiculous amounts of stickers. And then on the very top shelf, I've got my nail books where I put the ones that I really like and I want to save, my paper towels. This is my actual workspace. Oh, okay. And then the stuff that I use on a regular basis, my gels, my sculpting gels, there's more chromes, more polish, all my tools and implements. And then finally, this cart that has a bunch of miscellaneous items on it. So let's get into this video and let's get to decluttering. Okay, we're back. I'm ready. I got my water. Hopefully y'all got y'all water too. This is about to be a yap session for real. Let's start with, most of this is rhinestones. Actually, all of this is rhinestones, polish, acrylic, and chromes. First up, one, I think this is the only tips I'm getting rid of. Gelish tips by Cocoist. The stilettos long. The only reason why I'm getting rid of these is because somehow I ended up with 3 of these and I don't need it. These are great for press-ons. I would never wear them just because they're too short for me. And these are not my favorite tips. My favorite tips are Novo Ovo and Tipex. Is it Tipex? Yes. So these are going to go to a new home. Next, rhinestone kits. So there's a couple of these. And I hate that y'all probably won't be able to see this because of the glare. But this is just a regular clear rhinestone. I don't need it. I have so many rhinestones. That's a whole nother separate video. Y'all, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm embarrassed. Like, I'm genuinely embarrassed of how quickly all the stuff accumulated and how much I have. A lot of it is dupes. And if I'm gonna keep it a buck, if I'm gonna keep it a stack, a lot of it is low quality. I said what I said. The Temu, the Shein, yeah, it's cool to get a deal and you get to brag and say how much stuff you got. It's cool until it ain't, until it overwhelms you, until you realize it don't look good on nails. It looks mediocre. It looks DIY. Great for practicing if you just trying to get comfortable and you get used to creating. It's obvious though when you start to really look at it. But there's this one, which is clear. That was kind of a tangent. This is like a green, tealish color, brand new. This is kind of a sky blue-ish. Y'all can see this. Probably not. And then I think this is called AB rhinestones, where it's got kind of that color. They're not completely clear. It's got a little bit of color to them. Those 4 rhinestone kits, gone. Few supplies. Nail swatches. There is one. These are just regular square swatching sticks. And these are coffin shaped swatching sticks. I think there's 100 of each of these. I might keep one of these to do, I might keep one of these just in case. But the reason why I say just in case is because I'm getting away from, I have decided I don't want whole bottles of nail polish. One, they're heavy to move. They get damaged very easily. If you drop them, they break and you have a mess. You have your mess in your stuff, in your storage, or you have a mess on your floor. I don't want to do that no more. And I rarely, if ever, get through an entire bottle of colored nail polish. If we're talking top coat, bottom coat, matte coat, I go through those all the time, probably one every 6 weeks-ish. Regular polish never happens. I can't tell you the last time I actually finished completely a bottle of colored polish, not a base color, but like a blue or a green, whatever. So I am moving to pots. Plastic, small, safe, easy to store. Here we go. There's what, 15 in this container. Swatches on top. Stackable, consistent in shape. I ain't got to worry about these different bottle sizes, these companies trying to be cute with their packaging. Love it. My favorite thus far is Cocoist. Cocoist is pricey. I get it. But also, they're good. One layer of color. They have great customer service. They have a ton of colors. one coat, so you don't have to use a lot, so you're getting your money's worth. And then for those that I already have in the bottle, I have started moving them to little plastic containers, plastic pots. And what I am doing is writing the brand and the brand number or color name on top. This is V Beauty Pure number 206. And then do the swatches. The best way to do this is to scratch the top when you first get it, because they are shiny and the nail polish doesn't stick very well to that. So if you kind of scratch it a little bit at the surface to make it rough, swatch is much better. It does take time, especially if you have a huge collection. I ain't even gonna lie. But I feel better about being able to manage this and use this up. I feel a lot more comfortable. So that is what I am moving to. And then as I move the bottles, whatever polish is left in the bottles, if there's enough, I'll give the bottles away to a nail school or a nail tech who wants it. Otherwise, it'll just go in the trash and I'll just have to take that as a loss. But okay, so moving on. Unfortunately, this video will probably be filled with side tangents. One cocoa-ist watermelon jelly beans. Somehow I ended up with two of these. I'm gonna keep this. I don't know that I like it enough to keep it, but also cocoa-ist is really expensive. So I'm gonna keep this. This is Airlift Gel in GA08. I also ended up with two of these. I'm also tempted to keep this because it's so expensive. These are somewhere around $23 to $25 a piece. So this hurts to make such a poor purchase. And this is what I mean about having these huge collections that if you're not inventorying, if you're not using up, if you're not managing well, you're wasting money. Clown. Okay. So this is going to go. Somebody will be very happy. And then I've got a couple of nail polishes that I'm going to get rid of. Only because I've moved them to jars. That's the only reason why. So Nail Thoughts is also by Cocoa-ist, I believe. Yes, it is. And I've got 4. Moonstone. I'm not swatching. I'm not opening all these containers because we'd be here all day. Moonstone, Bed All Day, Mauve Base, and Pool Float. Here's one by Gaioe. I hated this color. I think it came in a set of like 6. I think this is really ugly. I don't know if y'all can see it. Hold on. I know I said I wasn't going to show y'all the color, but here we are. Yeah. No, that's ugly. Dynamic Gel Polish in 113, which is like a navy blue color. I love their polishes. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna keep it. I'm not gonna keep nothing. Knock it off, Lakeisha. Yuki Color Gel. I got these in South Korea at their nail warehouse. I believe these are magnetic. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. They're the magnet. This one's glitter. I ain't gonna never use this. When I started this nail journey, side tangent, when I started this nail journey, I knew I wanted to be a nail tech. I've always loved nails. I started learning how to do nails way back when I was in high school. I ain't gonna tell you how long ago that was. Long time. And I decided that my specialty was going to be glitter and encapsulation. Once I got into it, and so I started buying all this stuff. Once I actually got into it, I realized I don't like this. Glitter is messy. It's hard to get off things. It's hard to clean up. It's hard to get off nails. And I have found that I am not as creative with glitter as I would like to be. I probably could have developed those skills, but I just decided that that wasn't my journey. And I had a ton of glitter, a whole glitter set, an arts and crafts glitter set that I got from arts and crafts store. Ended up getting rid of that, and that was probably about 20 vials of glitter. Had some other glitter in small storage containers that I got rid of as well. And now I will probably be slowly phasing out all of my glitter polish. Okay, back to the nail polish. In case you're wondering why I have all this, you'll see a bunch of glitter stuff. That's the backstory as to why. Be Beauty Pure, one of the best brands on the market. I said what I said. They be doing a damn thing. And when you can catch a sale from them, baby, their colored polishes is where it's at. I've got a ton of them that I've already started moving to the pots, and that's why I'm getting rid of the bottles. 044, beautiful color. 12, 117, 115. I don't know if y'all can see that. These two glitters, the silver and the gold, are probably my least favorite glitters. Oops. That I have in my collection, and I have several. Not impressed. And then 79. Beautiful color. Couple more from Be Beauty Pure, and then we'll be done with polishes. 162, which is like a milky pink. 62, which is a glittery pink. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I actually might keep this bottle to refill in case I run out of the pot. Actually, that's what I will do, because that is a very pretty color. 120, which is like a glittery dark teal, greenish blue color. 150, which is like a cornflower blue. Last two. 149, which is a swamp green. And then 119, which is a glittery navy blue. So 4, 8, 12. 18. First round, getting rid of 18 polishes. Okay. Oh, another Amingo Gragel. So that's two that I have dupes of. That's damn near $50 that I have wasted. Clown. One thing that is going in the trash, I absolutely hate this. The Beatles Nail Art Foil Glue. Hate. Do not recommend, not even for practice, not even for home nail techs, people who just want to play around. Trash. It does not work on any type of foil, not colored foil, not see-through foil, not lace foil, not the cheap kind, not the expensive kind. I've tried this on multiple settings, on the low setting, lamp, on the regular setting. I've done it for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 45. I've tried it all. None of them have worked. Fail. Absolutely going in the trash. Okay. This powder to do ombre, never used it. There's nothing wrong with it, that as far as I know. I don't even remember where I got this from. I never used it. It can go. Some stickers. I have a ton of stickers. I have an embarrassing amount of stickers. And I don't know why, because I can count on one hand with fingers left over the amount of times I've actually successfully used stickers. And the set came out nice and something that I liked and I was proud of and that I would wanted to show off or would actually wear. So why I have a whole book of stickers, I don't know, y'all. Again, this is what happens when you just buying just to be buying, just to cosplay being a nail tech or that overindulging in a hobby. So these are those little French lines, some stars, some metallic strips. Sorry about the glare, y'all. All these metallic lines, metallic strips. We good over here. We don't need it. That will probably be another declutter. Rhinestones. I only have a few for now. These are dupes. I have multiple of these colors. They're pretty though. I don't need all that. These will probably go in the trash. Number one, I have, if I make it flat, y'all can't see it. Anyway, I have multiple of these. They're clear and AB rhinestones in different shapes. These are low quality. I know for a fact I got these off of Shein. Regret it. Trash. Same thing. Multiple colors, different shapes. These were okay for practice. I would not want to put these on somebody's nails and let them walk out. They're cheap and they look like they're cheap. That might be a reflection of my artist skills and my nail skills. I look at them and I can tell the difference. And then finally, these are super cheap. I know for a fact I got these off of Shein. A lot of these are just flat, like they're missing the rhinestone piece, which is hilarious. So these are going in the trash, but I just wanted to show y'all. You get what you pay for. It's cheap for a reason. Sometimes. Okay. A few more rhinestones. There's nothing wrong with these. There's one. They're a mixture of them. There's 5 packets. I already have them. I don't need more. I don't. Young nails. This came in a kit that I bought. I've used them. They're okay. Meh. I have better chromes. We're getting into the chrome territory, by the way. And there are lots of them. This is flake gel. This is part of a set. This one hasn't been open, so I can't show y'all. I don't remember where I got this from. I'm going to assume Shein. But because it's never been opened, give it to somebody else and they can use it. I have plenty. Another chrome set. Again, I have plenty. This has never been opened, never been used. It can go to a good home. So what I did is I swatch all my chromes on the outside so I have an idea of what they look like. Clear polish, black, white. I have multiple silvers, probably 5 or 6 silver chromes. This is my least favorite. These are all from different random brands. Please don't ask me. I don't know. I'm going to run through these very, very quickly because there's a lot of them. But y'all can see how much stuff I have. This is stuff I'm getting rid of. This is, which lets y'all know, another silver one. Another silver one. Womp womp. Lakeisha the clown. And a lot of these are pretty, but it's something that either I would never use or I already have it multiple times over. So let me organize this, put it all back in the container. I have one more container of chromes to go to show you guys. Ridiculous. Absolute ridiculous. Okay. I don't know why that only has 2 swatches, but here we are. I'm pretty sure most of these probably came in a kit from Amazon. There was a huge kit that I bought when I first got into nails of chromes. It was a kit of like either 20 or 25 different chromes. And I do remember buying them off Amazon. And then I started expanding. I got into Korean nail stuff. So I know when I went to Seoul, I went to their nail warehouse and I know I picked up more chromes there. I think I've kept all of those though, because they are expensive. I know y'all probably like, girl, damn, when we gonna reach the end? And again, this ain't even everything. This is the stuff I'm getting rid of. And a lot of these are absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't need all this. Last row. Another silver. Another silver. Yeah. Another silver. No more silvers. This has 3. It's a 3-in-1, which is why it has so many swatches. And last one, another silver. Okay. Water break as we head into acrylics. All of these acrylics are going. Dare I count? You know what? Just for giggles, just for pure embarrassment's sake, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 59. 59. Clown. So I'm going to do these by brand because I think that's the best way to do this. Let's do that. First up is this random brand. It's called Ooh La La. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know where I got it from. I just know it's incredibly difficult to work with. The powder is not fine. Yes, I know I'm a beginner and I got skills I need to work on, but it's genuinely hard to use. And I did the nails and put them on top, so I have swatches. Thankfully I only have 3. Next up is Gelish Express Dip. Love this color. Do not like this brand. This powder is so powdery, so big. It is not finely milled at all. It clumps. It clumps in your brush. It clumps on the nail. It is incredibly difficult to use. This is a no. And actually, I think I might throw these in the trash. I don't want to give other people garbage. I don't think that's fair. I think that's actually a really horrible thing to do just because things are somebody's giving you something that it's free, that you just give them trash. If you know it's not good, let it go. Kiera Sky. I have several of these, surprisingly. Actually, you know what? Here's one random diamond. I don't even know where this came from. I'm assuming I bought it. It can go. Young Nails. Normally, I love everything Young Nail puts out. Well, almost everything. I have a huge container of this, so I don't need this smaller one, and that's the only reason why I'm letting this go, is I have enough. Genuinely, I have enough. Now, Kiera Sky. I have several from them. I don't think their acrylic is good at all. Their implementations are fine. They have other stuff that I actually like. They have a top coat, a non-white top coat that I actually love. They also have a rub-on top coat that's good for chrome that I really enjoy. Their acrylic polish, hard pass. Do not recommend, especially for beginners. Again, it's not finely milled. It's very finicky to work with, in my opinion, as a beginner, as a non-professionally trained newbie. Their color acrylic just isn't good. So this is Green with Envy. Love the color. It's not good powder. This is Hush Hush. Give me a beat. Smoky Smog. Love this color. It's actually dip powder. And I wonder if that's why it doesn't work well as acrylic. I didn't realize that. And this is Have a Grape Night. That's supposed to be like a dark purple. This is actually really ugly and really hard to work with. Let me see if the rest of these are dip powders as well. Oh, they are. Maybe that's why I struggled with using them as acrylics, because they're dip powder. So I take back everything I said. I'm still getting rid of them, but I won't badmouth them. This is an all-in-one, which means it can be used as acrylic or dip, and this is Blue Moon. This is still terrible. It is. Okay. Next, I think I'll have glitter too. Glitter bells. Let's do this. Yeah. So Glitter Bells, I believe, is a UK brand, I think, and they do predominantly glitter-based acrylic powders, as you will see. The reason why I'm getting rid of a lot of these is because the glitter in these powders aren't actually glitter, plastic-based glitter. They're paper-based cutouts. And so they soak up a ton of acrylic. Again, as a beginner, not professionally trained, I find it incredibly difficult to lay a bead, to lay it down without it being super thick, to get an even application of both the glitter and the powder. And I just don't have the energy to be fighting with the acrylic. I ain't got it in me. So I think that actually all of these that I'm getting rid of have paper glitter in it. This is I Heart You. You're probably not going to be able to see this because the tops are reflective. Peacock Dazzle. Let me see. And then Graffiti. They're pretty though. I will give you that. They are pretty. And then these three are just straight out glitter. I don't want them problems in my house. Even though I'm grateful that I don't have carpet anymore. So that makes things a little bit easier to keep clean, but I still don't want the problems. Yeah, you know. Dynamic. I only have a few of those. I'm not as wild about their acrylics as I am about their polish. Their acrylics are just, they're fine. They're fine. They're especially for the price. I do recommend them to beginners. I think they're fine, especially if you use it. Don't mix and match systems. Use their acrylic with their monomer. Works smooth. Is it top tier, the best I've ever tried? No. Is it still good, especially good for the money? Absolutely. Again, this has paper glitter, paper cutouts. That's why it's going, and that is $6.21. This is $4.93 Pinky Flakes. Man, I wish I could see how pretty some of these are. $4.99. And $3.31 Fire Quartz. Okay. Next is Nail House, I think it is Hause. I think this is also a UK brand. I think. Tinselberry, never used, didn't swatch. I ain't gonna worry about it. It can go. Grinchmas, this is kind of a green color, I can tell. I think I might have tried this once and it was ugly. It can go. Witch's Brew. This was really hard to use, and that's why I'm getting rid of this. And then last one, Blinding Lights. I have something similar that I like using more. So that one can go. Let me stack this up so I don't make a mess and end up dropping this on the floor real quick. Water break. What we got? Nail Haven. This says cocoa. Did I? I don't have a swatch for it. I don't know why. It looks like big glitter particles, so it can go. Nutcracker. This is a Christmas glitter. I don't do Christmas nails. I don't do holiday nails. None of that. It can go. I think it's one of the few Christmas colors that I have. Candyman. I think this is the other Christmas color. Home Alone. Maybe this is Christmassy. Maybe. Cozy sweater. This was really hard to use. Are all these Christmas colors? Maybe I got these on sale after Christmas. The plug. Beautiful, but so incredibly difficult to lay a bead. This makes me kind of sad because this was actually gorgeous. Caribbean Cruise. This ain't cute. I thought this was going to be way cuter than what it actually is. No. Blueberry cheesecake. This has the paper, again, has the paper glitter. This was incredibly hard to lay a bead. I ain't about to fight with y'all. Cabin Fever. Just ugly, honestly. Just ugly. Pride. This I might keep because this is really pretty. Actually, I'm going to keep that one. And then cream soda. This is pretty, but again, it's paper and it's really hard to lay a bead and get the beads consistently all over the nail. That's the only reason why I'm getting rid of this one because it's actually really pretty. Tickle Pink. We almost at the end, y'all. Y'all still here? Thank you. Thank you very much. Witchcraft. This is really pretty, but this is a dupe. I have one very similar that I'd rather keep. Helga. This looks like just straight out glitter, and I think that's what it actually is. Yeah, it is. It didn't have no business being on the nails. It's not mixed with acrylic powder. Tammy, same thing, not mixed with acrylic powder. I don't know how I got it to stick to that nail. Binks. Somebody will love this color. Ain't me. Live Backwards. Very pretty, but I have something similar that I like more. Seance. This ain't cute at all. It's too chunky. Be Afraid. Too chunky. It does. I don't find that it lays well. It has red fine glitter, and also bigger red pieces and gray pieces as well. And I just find that it doesn't lay well. 7 years, very pretty, but I already have something similar that I like more. And then finally, Afterlife. Again, I have something similar that I prefer. Finally, we in the last batch. This is from JK Nail Art Supply. And I like this brand because they offer small containers. So if you want a colored acrylic, but you don't want a full commitment, this is a great option. It's just some of these colors I don't need and I don't particularly like. This is Girasol. I think this is a Hispanic owned brand, a Latina owned brand, I think. Sapphire. Very pretty. It's just, again, I'm not skilled enough to get an even consistent lay all over the nails with that glitter. Easter colors. I might keep this actually. Actually, no, I won't. because it's very similar. These two are very similar. So if I keep this, I don't need to keep this. So I'll keep the smaller container. Yes. Classic fall, very pretty, very chunky. Tropical 2, paper, again, paper cutouts. We're not doing that. And then the rest of these, I don't have swatches for. So I can't show you what they actually look like, but it's Galaxia, Smile, Surf, and I'm convinced all of these are probably damn near identical. Exotic Fruits, Blackberry, Hawaiian Tropic, and Cola di Serena 2. Those last 4 I want to swatch and see what they look like. Blackberry, Exotic Fruits, Hawaiian Tropic, and Cola di Serena. These I want to swatch and see what they look like. I might end up keeping them. There's 3 that I know I'm going to keep. I want to keep playing with them. This one, and then these 2. So started out with 59, I believe, down to 56 for the 3 that I know I want to keep, plus the 4 that I want to play with. So that is 52 that are coming out of my house, coming out of my collection, moving on. I am grateful. I am grateful for the ability to let go. As I wrap up this video, thank y'all for staying with me to the end. If you did stay with me to the end, go ahead and drop a heart emoji in the comments so that we can show love to ourselves and each other. Thank you for your patience, for being here. And final thoughts are, stop buying shit. For real. You can't buy your way into expertise. You can't buy your way into creativity. You can't buy your way into a new career or a new hobby. You can't buy your way into expressiveness or being fully successful at something. That all of those things come with action and time and patience. And that is what I am learning through this process. No matter how much stuff I have, that doesn't make me a nail tech. That doesn't automatically build clientele. That doesn't automatically get the word out that I'm trying to do something new, to do something different. I'm still stuck at square one with my creativity because there's a block there. And no matter how much I buy, I don't feel good about it. And it's not helping to build my skills. The only thing that helps to build my skills is to sit down in the seat and do it. Or as Lotto said, get in the booth, bitch. Okay. So I need to get in the nail booth. And that's what I want for y'all. I know some of y'all have tuned in to see the collections because that's what excites y'all. That's what interests y'all. And that's fine because I watch those videos as well. That's part of the reason how my collection got so big. I was seeing what everybody else is buying and I was like, ooh, I want that. I want this. I want that. That's cool. But all I'm going to say is, even if you're just a nail enthusiast, you're a nail hobbyist, you have no intentions of ever being a nail tech or doing other people's nails, mind your money and be very cognizant that your collection doesn't get out of control because it's super easy for it to do. There's no reason to have dupes. There's no reasons to stockpile. There's no reason to have extra unless other people are buying it for you or gifting it to you. That's a totally different conversation. But if you're spending your money, be very clear and be very intentional about what you're buying and why. And also, everything that looks good ain't good for you. It's cheap for a reason. I won't say this is the Shein and the Temu and the Amazon hater account. Um, that's a bridge too far at this point. Um, but also, you going forward won't see a lot of those things being brought into my home. I want to get away from fast fashion, fast nail supplies, all of this cheap stuff. One, a lot of it isn't good quality. I would say the vast majority of it isn't good quality. I don't care what nobody say. A lot of it is not comparable to the more high end things, especially coming out of Japan and Korea. It's not. Don't let these people on the internet and on TikTok play in your face like that. And I can say that as a person who has been to Japan and Korea, who's gone to those nail stores, to the nail expos, to the supply stores, they're not comparable. Um, and so just to be mindful of what you're bringing in, and that you want to start off in mid-range products, especially if you're going to do other people's nails, so that you can have pride in the work you're putting out, and that you get used to working with quality products. There is a difference. You have to work harder with cheaper products to get. My opinion, I think you have to work harder with cheaper products to get it to look good. Whereas if you're starting at mid-range products, to the greatest extent possible, you get a better look straight out the gate, a lot less effort, um, a lot less correction, and you're already on the path of building good habits when it comes to doing nails. Let me know what you think in the comment. What you think of this video? Too short, too long? You got questions? You got concerns? Um, just share your thoughts with us. Where are you in your nail journey? Are you a DIYer? Are you an aspiring nail tech? Are you a nail artist? What you got? Are you also struggling with consumption and a gargantuan nail collection that you're trying to struggle to figure out how to get under control? Let's commiserate and conversate in the comments below. Like I said, there will be other videos. I have polish that I have to get through. I am going to go through my rhinestones again. There'll probably be a video about that. Maybe that's kind of tedious. Maybe not. At some point, I will probably go through my chromes again because I still have too many. I still have around 40. And that feels like a lot because there's only so many colors in the rainbow. Be for real. And then I want to show y'all the final look when I finally get everything settled and organized. I want to show y'all what I ended up with, and we can have a chat about my nail journey and where I hope to end up and how I'm doing along the way. And maybe we can do some nail sets together. I'm tired and I feel like I'm about to lose my voice and I need to go get a haircut. So thank y'all for being here, my beautiful peeps. I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all in another video next week. Thank you. Toodles.